Hi friends, I'm getting ready to go to Watoto Reed's World Refugee Day dinner this evening. I'm currently serving as the Executive Director of Watoto Reed, and I'll be speaking tonight. I'm not going to share my whole speech with you, but I do want to remind you of Watoto Reed and its mission and the importance of our partnership in educating children living in refugee camps, specifically in Chad, Africa. We chose to focus on Chad back in 2016 when Watoto Reed was founded because there was a large refugee population there, about 500,000, and it was a largely forgotten population because the world's attention had turned to other more immediate crises like the one in Syria. At that time, most of the refugees who lived in Chad had fled Darfur from 2003 to 2005 when genocide was happening there. And so they had lived in these camps for over a decade, and the camps, of course, were intended to be temporary. Now, nearly a decade after Watoto Reed's founding, Sudan is in crisis again, and it is an immediate crisis. Hundreds of thousands of Sudanese, again from the Darfur region, are fleeing into Chad because of genocide and violence. Jesuit Refugee Service, our partner on the ground in Chad, estimates that by the end of the year, there will have been over 1 million new refugees fleeing from Sudan to Chad in 2024. And over half of those new refugees are children. Of course, in existing refugee camps, as well as in the new refugee camps, there are a multitude of needs. People need food and water and shelter and medicine. Education is one of those basic human needs and human rights. However, it often falls to the bottom of the ladder when it comes to funding. So we at Watoto Reed have decided to pick up funding and try to do our best to fill that gap. Education makes a positive impact not only on the children, but also on the families and on the communities as well. School provides a safe and stable environment for children who have experienced severe trauma. New refugees have witnessed friends and family being hurt or worse. They've left behind everything familiar, home and school and friends. The children of the refugees who have already been living in the camps for some time were probably born there at this point, and they don't know any other way of living than scarcity and uncertainty. And so the school provides a sense of safety, a sense of order, and a sense of structure so that they can kind of let go a little bit of their fight or flight response, to release some of their anxiety, to be children, and to learn and grow. Schools are not just a benefit to the children, but also to the community. Schools are often a gathering place for the community, for community events and women's meetings and volleyball and soccer tournaments. One of Watoto Reed's team members worked in the camps in Chad. She told us that one of the highlights of the week or month or maybe even year is when someone can find a functioning TV and get reception or an internet signal and watch a soccer game from Europe or the Middle East. An event like that might take place in a school or in the schoolyard. And enterprising people will set up benches and charge about 10 cents for people to come and watch the game, and they'll sell snacks and drinks and things like that. I know how much Granville and Centenary value education. And it's good that we can partner with Watoto Reed to bring education and hope to children and families and communities that are in very desperate situations. If you'd like to learn more about Watoto Reed, you can always visit our website at watotoreed.com, or you can contact the church and I'll be happy to tell you all about it. Thanks for listening. I'll see you again next week.